Hello, internet friends. My name is Guy, and today we're going to review the music from a familiar face from the channel, I guess. Sweet Lily Love is back. Yeah, I always say this when I'm going to review Sweet Lily Love's music. It's like I love the 90s rave energy that Sweet Lily Love's music has. So, yeah, I think this is not going to be an exception. I'm expecting a pretty hype up and pretty energetic track. Maybe this is called Dancepop. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because I'm kind of a fan of Sweet Love. I really enjoy the music, the power, the energy that it has. So I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen. I like this one. It's like a little bit of a departure of the ravier sound for a more pop sound, and that's really cool. That's okay. That's really great. Actually, it's like uh, keeping the same sound but with another vibe. That's cool. But there are some things that maybe are bothering me a little bit. It's like the bass It's nice, it's round and full, and that's pretty cool. But I will do some different sound design. Maybe I feel it's like a squarish wave, maybe an analog squarish wave. I will go with a saw and maybe distort it a little bit. But yeah, that's me. Maybe just with my past in electro music is just me being nitpicky. The rest of the elements sounds like they are processed with a megaphone, or through a speaker and then recorded. They sound like they lack bass and they are really bright. The drums, I love the drums. I feel like maybe the hi-hat is a little bit too high, maybe in volume, or maybe a little bit brighter. Just cut a little bit of the height of the hi-hat, maybe. And the vocals are pretty cool in the sense that megaphone effects helps, but I feel like the piano is really processed too that way and is a little bit heavy-handed with the processing. It's like I feel it's like a lot of meat and height and no bass, and the bass of the song is solely dependent on the bass that is driving the song. And the bass, is well-rounded, but I feel like the elements are in the spectrum of audio. Is like there is just bass, there is just middle, there is just heights, and the elements are not interacting with each other. So that maybe gives me the impression that kind of weird, like every sound is like on their side. It's like bass is just only being bass. It's cool if I grab some of the middles, the bass is doing it, but the piano is like, I understand the notes are not too high, are on the middle of the scale, actually not really really bright, not really dark, but I don't feel they have any bass. I just feel they are mid and bright, and it's a little bit harsh, maybe like the hi-hat. The voice are pretty cool. The megaphone effect maybe suit for this song, or maybe it's a little bit over exaggerated in my opinion, but I really think it fits well. Actually, it's like just that personally, me, I'm not a big fan, but it's a nice sound. Actually, maybe a little bit overused, but it's a nice sound. But yeah, the idea is there. The idea is pretty cool. Maybe a little bit more of work on that sense. Is I feel like the piano is a little bit too bright. Maybe a really high pass filter. Try to cut it down, allow more bass so the elements can interact better with each other. About the drums, I don't have any complaints. Just the hi-hat. The drums are pretty cool. The kick is pumpy and is very dancey song. A very dancey song. So yeah, that's cool actually. But yeah, it's the elements that I feel like they are a little bit like they are taking their space, but they are not interacting. Come on, it's like let them breathe, with an EQ. Don't make some harsh cut. I think they are being cut so hard that they're only just sitting on that side on the spectrum and not interacting with each other. I understand masking can be a problem, but letting them interact doesn't do harm. Actually, it's like you just have to be careful. But yeah, it's a pretty nice song, pretty danceable. It's a little bit of a departure of the raver sound for a more pop sound, and that is appreciated. That's really cool. The vocals are pretty cool. There are some parts that I feel like they are a little bit out of tune, but I don't know if it's the bass maybe, or it's the vocal. I will try to check on Melodyne. I actually own Melodyne, and I always check the sound on Melodyne to see if they are drifting too much from the scale or not. It's a really great tool to work with vocals, even if I'm not processing them really heavily on Melodyne, but helps me to understand when they are sitting on some kind of piano roll, and that's really helpful. Melodyne has been a pretty helpful tool for my productions when I work with vocals. So it's a pretty great help in a visual way and also on the audio way of doing things. But yeah, it's a pretty cool song overall. Maybe try to blend the elements better to make them work a little bit better, and be careful with the heights that I feel that can be a little bit harsh sometimes. Maybe it's the megaphone effect that helps with the harshness. Maybe dial it a little bit back. Let the elements read. It's a pretty cool song overall. So yeah, Sweet Lily Love, Dancepop, pretty nice song. I approve it. It needs some work, but it could work, you know. It's like a really catchy tune. So yeah, thank you for sending me this as always, and see you in another video.